Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Joe Hendy, the Android Authority app guy. After the intro, we're going to be taking a closer look at The Croods. The Croods is based on a movie that will be hitting theaters March 22nd, 2013. It has some pretty big stars like Nicolas Cage, Cloris Leachman, Ryan Reynolds, and Emma Watson. The game itself is a collaborative effort between the well-known creator of Angry Birds, Rovio, along with the widely popular animation studio DreamWorks. If you are going into this hoping for another addictive yet repetitive level-based game like Angry Birds, you're going to be disappointed. In reality, The Croods plays more like your standard Facebook Flash game. This includes the time constraints when performing actions, having access to in-app purchases, and the gradual unlocks of new features, items, and areas. The premise of the game is that you need to capture wild prehistoric animals. You then need to tame them, build them homes, and feed them. When you feed them, they produce new items that you can then use to build more things. This dynamic continues indefinitely as there is always animals to feed and things to build. In addition, you complete chores given to you by Gran, which earns you some experience and coins. Usually they're pretty simple and involve capturing animals, removing trees, feeding animals, or collecting items. You unlock more chores as you progress through the game and gain levels. If you find that you have a boatload of items that you just can't unload, Uga will make you soup in exchange for raw items. The soup can be used to upgrade animals and is a darn fine handy way to grind for gold coins. The graphics are on par with most Facebook games, which is nice because those games are typically played on a PC and this is an Android game. The style of graphics is classic DreamWorks and you'll have no trouble discerning which characters are which from the movie. The soundtrack is very meh, and that's really all we can say about it. Moving around the game is usually pretty smooth unless you have an older Android device. There are animations to show that things are happening and the people do move around some, but it's nothing groundbreaking. Overall, it wasn't a visually impressive experience, but it did look better than average. Grabbing this game from the Google Play Store is free. Beware though, as it is a freemium title, so you can purchase items like gold coins and crystals with real life money. You can play through the game without being required to buy these items, but it is very tedious and will definitely take longer to get to the later parts of the game. This is actually our least favorite mechanic in the game, and many reviewers on the Google Play Store agree. The game is pretty fun and addictive when you start out, but once you run low on coins and crystals, the game slows to a near halt. Unless you spend cash, the game quickly becomes a grind for coins and crystals. While it doesn't stop it from being fun at first, tedious grinding for the same coins and crystals gets tiresome after a while. If you're a fan of Facebook Flash games like Farmville or Cafe World, then you should feel right at home with The Croods. However, more serious gamers will be immediately irritated once they get to the point where it's just a tedious grind for gold and crystal. The best we can say about it is that at least they don't make you pay to download the app. Overall, this game showed a lot of promise. After all, the Angry Birds franchise has over 1 billion downloads, and DreamWorks is generally considered to be a positive force in the movie industry. To that end, the gameplay does have the potential to be addicting, and it is a good-looking game. However, the game is severely bottlenecked as players will have to resource grind for copious amounts of time just to advance unless they want to shell out a lot of money. If these kind of titles are your thing, you'll definitely love The Croods. If you're a more serious gamer, then you may want to look elsewhere. To put it simply, Rovio pulled a Zynga on us. Once again, I'm Joe Hendy, the Android Authority app guy. To get The Croods, we've posted the link to the Google Play Store down below. Feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out the social media links in the video description.